Oh, hi there. So glad you're here and can join me for this quick little video. This is an unboxing of my Rowin synthesizer pedal. Big question mark. I know very little about this. It just looked neat and I bought it, and as you can see, it came all the way from China. First thing I'd like to point out, I already kind of dug into this, but check it out. This thing has a total US dollar value declared at customs of $8, and I paid like 60 something for it, so that's capitalism for you. But anyways, opening up this box all the way, we have bubble wrap. We have a little white box with the power supply. And we have just a cardboard box. Maybe this pedal hasn't finished the design process yet. Maybe Rowin is going for a cheap aesthetic here, but we have the pedal. We have a polishing cloth and two guitar pinks. Guitar pinks. A guitar pick, a pink one, and a brown one. Cool. This is what we're interested in. The pedal itself. Wrapped in bubble wrap. Easy peasy. There we go. The Rowin. I don't even know what to call it. There was no title on the box. I could go look at the eBay list, or, well, the Amazon thing again, but it's like a guitar synth thing. It has the effects in the opposite order. You still go in this side and out this side, but you have phaser, verb, delay. So instead of delay, verb, phaser, or phaser, delay, verb I've seen, we have the verb before the delay, so we can make our tones longer and then repeat those longer tones, have more swelly type sounds, I guess. And we start by modulating our tone with a phaser or a vibrato or a chorus. So, in effect, making ourselves sound more digital, more like a synthesizer, and then stretching that, delaying that. So some neat features here. We got normal DC 9 volt. We have headphone out, it looks like. There's a little pair of headphones there, so this could be a practice tool as well. And then a normal output jack. Let's plug it in. All right, welcome back. I've got it all plugged in here using my handy Eventide mixing link and the effects loop so we can compare. There's the dry sound, and there is just the volume at max on the Rowin. We'll just call it the pedal, on the pedal, the Rowin pedal. So volume max is the same as dry, just about level-wise here. I don't hear much of a difference. So we'll assume this is just, you know, a volume cut knob. Does not actually add any gain here. But now let's check out the effects. We have the Roto engine, which is a phaser, a vibe, or a chorus. We have the Ocean Verb, which is a shimmer, room, or spring reverb. And we have delay, which I don't think you can change the type or set the tempo on. I could be wrong, but it didn't come with a manual. How will I know? Have to look online for one. But anyways, one at a time. Roto engine. Level all the way up. Speed, we'll go from low to high. And intensity all the way up. Do, do, do. So that was a sweep of the speed knob with maximum level and maximum intensity. Sounds like level doesn't add a lot of gain to the signal either. So you can mix in just a little bit of this. Let's play with the level knob. We'll leave the speed at 12 o'clock. We'll leave the intensity maxed. And look at the level.
So it sounds like the level knob works more like a mix knob, where 12 o'clock is equal parts dry signal and woo 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 woo. Where going to the right cuts the dry signal, going to the left cuts the woo woo woo. Rotoing. And finally, the intensity knob, for the phaser setting anyways, is probably just going to change the depth of the woo. So that's quite a range of flutter from the phaser setting. There's also a vibe setting. So while the phaser has more of a quacking pulsation, the vibe setting is a smoother, more dynamic based pulsation. So I can see some neat sounds there. One thing I also want to point out that's pretty cool is these knobs and the ring around the button all light up very pretty like. This is the first very cheap triple pedal like this I've seen to have that feature. I'm sure there might be others, but I like it. And lastly, chorus has the same 3 controls, but sounds different. So I like the max speed, max intensity. Or maybe 3 o'clock speed, max intensity, mixed level, 12 o'clock level. For that sounds pretty cool. So maybe it's a little milder than the other two. Let's just compare the same settings across the switches. So that was level at 12 o'clock, speed at, around 3 o'clock, and intensity all the way up to 5 o'clock. And quite a range of sounds with one setting. That was cool. And a smooth switch between them. Lots of times these pedals with a switch have a stutter when you flick the switch and are playing. This one does not. That was nice. It's just like flipping a switch. Moving on, we have the reverb, ocean verb, mix, decay, and tone. So let's assume the mix works like our previous mixes. 12 o'clock is equal parts. For the record, I'm doing FX only on the Eventide mixing link, if I didn't state that previously. So there's no dry signal coming from this box. It's all this box. And to demonstrate, the sound is completely gone when I turn the volume down on this thing. All right, mix, decay, tone, shimmer. Let's just try it out. All right, so with the mix all the way to the left again, it sounds like just a dry signal, like there's nothing on. But as you can see, with the mix all the way to the right, we only get the reverberated tones. So that's one way to make your, guitarish, saxish, whatever your primary tone of input disappear into something else. Check this out. So maybe they call it the ocean verb because I sound underwater with that tone setting. You hear the bubbles? Anyways, 2 other reverb switch settings we'll go through really quick. Room, 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 and the spring setting. So I don't know how realistically spring reverb that is, but it's pretty cool. Works well, I feel, with the Roto engine before it in the effects chain. Really quick, let's find 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 12 o'clock, and go. Not bad. And finally, we have a delay. And like I said, usually maybe holding down on this will let me tap a tempo. Do. Do. Did that work? Do. Do. I don't think that worked. Do. Nope, that's just the time. Do. 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 So not a terribly long delay, but I think that's the point. Of course, the feedback. Let's see. Hold on. Do. Do. All right, so these knobs look cute. I feel like they're a little flimsy, and some turn easier than others. This echo knob is not easy to turn, but maybe that's good. Maybe that'll hold it in place. Keep the liquid out if you press your silicone cuppies down and spill your beer. I wouldn't count on that surviving anything, but let me figure this out. If we turn the feedback down, do. So that's, you can tweak your delay by playing with the feedback and time knobs or, leaving the feedback all the way up. Sounds like the feedback will go on indefinitely and at the least repeat, do. It'll repeat once all the way to the left and go on indefinitely all the way to the right. Now, time knob goes from almost nothing, do, 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 do. So do, maybe 120, so a half a second of delay at most. And echo is a weird way to call it, but I think that's just the mix. Loud. And no, so yeah, the echo is the same as the mix on the Ocean Verb and the level on the Roto engine. They're all just mix knobs. So that's cool. But you see what's going on here with maximum feedback? Gets messy. Let's give it a lot of feedback, but a little time. Let's make time almost non-existent. Do, do, do. So that's kind of like a, we need a little less feedback to not feedback. With a microphone, that's something you have to watch out for. Feedback actually feeding back. It is a closed loop system here in my living room. But anyways, do, do, do. That's kind of like the reverb you get in a racquetball court, right? If we put the longer reverb with a shorter reverb in front of it, that's kind of a physically impossible situation. It should sound weird to our ears. Do, 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 So there you have two not unnatural effects, racquetball, court, and verb. Well, that's a pretty big room verb. Let's make that a little more realistic on the level. Room verb. There. Room verb. 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 Tone. Verb. Tone. Room verb. Delay. Do together. Can you understand me? Or am I a machine? Do, 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 So, there you, do, 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 do. So just to remind you what my voice sounds like. Da 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 da. Ba ba.
All right, so there we have it, the Rowin thing. I'll put the name I get from Google up on this video when I edit it, and you can use your own eyeballs. But pretty sweet, pretty neat. I just wanted to show you, you know, the size compared to my head. And also, many of you, like me, may have noticed that modulation, delay, and reverb is the same thing offered in this Donner Alpha MDR pedal, Reverb RDM. Modulation, delay, reverb, in that order. It's a more natural order. Like I was saying, this one is modulation, reverb, delay. So you can see it's a little bigger, not quite an inch, and a little wider. Maybe just because it's not as beveled, but you know, well, let's put that. That's an almost negligible difference, but the length is definitely a little something. But other than that, they're kind of similar. I think maybe I'll do a shootout between these two in the near future. Until then, stay saxy, pedal on. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye. This is the